The rare item situation in 2004Scape has gotten out of control, and today I'm going to tell you about the drama involving the server owner Pizzazz and some alleged corruption with these rare items. I'll also give my opinion on the whole rare item situation and what my ideal outcome would be. And if you don't know what a rare item is in RuneScape, back in the day they released limited time holiday items that were tradable and then were never released again. So over the years they got more and more expensive and became the most coveted items in the game. So in this server, 2004Scape, which is a recreation of RuneScape as it was in 2004, they released these items for a limited period of time, and now they're never available again, just like in the original game. But the price has gotten so out of control, and these quickly became the most sought after items in 2004Scape as well, and the prices have just been skyrocketing for the past few months. So the way rares were given out on this server was over about a 4-month period of time. They were quote-unquote randomly distributed to players just who were gaining XP and playing the game. That's what they told players they had to do, is just play the game and they have a chance at getting a rare. But a lot of this drama originally started because the server owner allegedly told a couple players how the system worked, and they were able to do the things that gave them the highest chance of getting these items, and they got more rare items, they got multiple rare items, and this made them easily the richest player in the game. So I think some players were upset that some people had some insider knowledge and were able to get an advantage over them with the rare items. And that's kind of how this drama started originally a few months ago from what I remember. And then just recently, allegedly there was 2 players that were false banned or something. I don't know the full story regarding that, but basically because they got false banned, the owner felt bad about it and gave them each a rare item to compensate for that. So a lot of people in the community are kind of mad that, he's just giving out rare items to people for, this and that reason, but there's supposed to be a rare item. And I think what really upset people is that he wasn't transparent about this. It was actually his mod team that outed him for putting more rares into the game because they noticed it in the logs or something or other. So I think the community was extra mad about this, especially because he wasn't transparent and was just trying to do it, behind the scenes. So, I can kind of see where people are coming from with this. They spent a lot of time playing during the rare items event or grinding up to save up money to get one. So I could see why they're mad that some people are just being given them. And it kind of makes people think like, oh, I just wasted all my time and then this person just gets one for free. Like, why should I keep wasting my time doing this? So I mean, yeah, I totally get that. But over the years, pretty much every RuneScape private server has had some form of corruption with the admin spawning items for certain players or whatever it may be. So I guess this shouldn't come as too much of a surprise to people. But at the same time, Lost City felt different. This felt like a really strong server that held its integrity, but it seems like that just might not be the case anymore. But I think that's okay, actually. This honestly isn't the end of the world for me. This isn't the end of the server for me. It's not all about rare items anyway. I just really appreciate the owner for bringing this server back and letting us experience RuneScape in this old form again. And I've just been having fun reliving those times, leveling up my skills, earning some cash. I'm having a great time, and I do really appreciate the owner for bringing that back. So I think I definitely will continue to play Lost City. I think I'm just going to shift my focus from trying to get rare items and earning a bunch of money and just focus more on getting XP, leveling up my skills again, doing quests, and just enjoying the game for what it is. Because yes, these rare items are cool, but at the end of the day, it's just a pixelated party hat or an Easter egg or whatever, so I'm not going to let that ruin my experience on the game, and I'm still going to enjoy it for what it is. And this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think they need to add a few more rare items into the game, but definitely in a limited way. When I first started playing the server, rare items were going from anywhere between 20 mil and 200 mil, and that felt like a big goal, but it was definitely achievable and it gave new players something to work towards. But now, if you want to look at buying a party hat, it's going to cost you upwards of 1 bill in most cases, which is just not even achievable for most normal players on a private server. Look at my Easter egg, for example. I bought it for about 28 mil shortly after I started playing, and now it's worth over 100 mil, and I would just never pay that for an item that I can't even wear. So it's just gotten to the point where it's impossible to get one unless you already have a rare item, or you play for hundreds upon hundreds of hours just grinding for gold, which I think is just unrealistic to ask for people to do in a private server. And I'm not saying that these items shouldn't be rare, because they should, but they shouldn't be at a point where it's unattainable for new players, and I think that's just bad for the overall long-term health of the game. But at the same time, I understand that there are a few people who have put in a lot of time into getting rare items, and they don't want to see that work get devalued, but overall I think it would be better for the long-term health of the game. So at the end of the day, it does look like there's a little bit of corruption going on behind the scenes here, but it is Pizzazz's server, and I think he's done a really great job at recreating this experience for everyone, and I really appreciate that. I still think he's a good guy, and I continue to keep playing this server because I don't think the whole point of it is about rare items anyway. They're just a stupid pixelated item. I'm just going to keep playing the game like I've been and have fun, and that's all I'm going to worry about. I'm very curious to hear what everyone has to say about this in the comments below, so make sure you comment what your thoughts are. And this was a different style of video for me. I usually do more editing and stuff, but this was just more kind of conversational while I'm skilling and talking about what's going on with the server at the moment. So let me know what you think about that. Please drop a subscription to my channel, like the video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.